Hi guys, so it's currently 7:07. Today was a kind of productive day, I guess. It's the 16th, and for the past few days, everything has kind of been up and down. I was watching a girl named Melisandra Lopez. Shout out to you if you're watching. I was watching her videos, and um, in her videos there was something that said like the good, the bad, and the in between, because you know the saying is like good, bad, and the ugly, and I like that saying, the good, the bad, and the in between. Super random, but a lot of you guys have been asking me to update about like me moving back to Texas, me and Desmond, and um, asking me how I felt about his live the other day and all of that, because he was kind of blaming me. Like, he said he partially blamed me for, him possibly getting kicked out of the military because he's a single dad and blah blah blah. And then there's just so much going on, like with other things. I don't even, there's a lot going on, y'all, and let's just say I feel like ever since he got that letter from the military saying that, if he, can't go on certain missions or whatever because he has his son, ever since that, we have been literally, I feel like, more down than up. Like, when he left here, we were good. I felt like I was dating him again. The text messages were awesome. The phone calls were awesome. And now I feel like, I mean, you guys saw in his live, he's blaming me and stuff. And I mean, we're on a platform where you're going to judge regardless. There's a lot of people who have Desmond's side. There's a lot of people who have my side. There's a lot of people who just want us to be together. And at the end of the day, I've been trying, you guys, to make shit work. Even when he came for New Year's, like, I feel like I was still the one trying. Like, obviously we had a talk and stuff, but as far as like initiating our talk when he got here, like, I felt really awkward at first, but we were talking here and there, and then I kind of like slid in and I was like, let's go to the room and let's talk. And even then I was trying to like get it through his head, like why I left and what my plans were when I left. Like, I wasn't trying to leave the marriage and blah blah blah. And I feel like I'm constantly explaining myself when it should be a two-way street, like, as far as trying. And I feel like he's just making it seem like I just wanted to leave because of this whole situation that happened. Like, I just wanted to leave because of that. And no, like, that was not the case at all. Yeah, there's been times that I've been disappointed. And yes, there's been times that I said I wanted to leave because, like, I was going through a lot of shit, man. I was going through a lot. And I don't know, man. This is just up and down. And I'm like, I feel like we should be working towards us instead of bringing things up constantly. When he left, like, we put everything on the table. We said how we felt. We said what we were gonna do from now on. And then, like, now he's bringing up shit that he didn't even tell me when he was here in person. And I'm like, dude, you had mad time to like talk to me. Like, we had literally a 7-hour trip from New York to Virginia, where you could have easily said what you thought, what you were thinking and what you told me recently, like. But man, it's a lot. It's been a lot, man, and I have just been trying. I have been explaining myself. I've been repeating things over and over and over and over, and trying to get it through his head, like, dude, I fucking love you and I want to work things out. And why are we why are we arguing, and why is there so much bickering going on and complaining and everything when we should be working on us? Like, and what we should do from now on, not like keep going back and reliving the same thing over and over when I thought we were like done with that. Like obviously it's still there, you know, but we literally spoke about that stuff before he left, and it's just a lot. It's a lot, man. And then I finally came to a realization that, like, you know, because sometimes I read comments that are telling Desmond like nasty things about me and all of that, and at the time I get super motherfucking petty, and I want to say something back like, but you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I used to cook every single day in that house, you know, people talking crap about me, and I'm just like, at the end of the day, I know who I am. I know who I was in that house. I know the type of person I am just all around, and even with my own husband, like, I know what I did before I left. I know I tried my best. Like, I just wanted to make sure that I was doing the right decision. And I remember, like, when all of that crap went down, it was a Friday, and I left on a Wednesday. We had all that time, and I was the one asking questions, making sure that, okay, you know what, because I had asked him, you know, do you want to be with me? He said no, whatever, and that, trying to make it seem like I've just been wanting to leave forever, but that was not the case, because, you know, like I said, I hadn't been happy or whatever. But at that day, like that moment and that day, that's not my plan. Like, that was the last thing on my mind that day, like separating with my husband. Hi baby, hi baby. We're gonna go see Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Wait, what'd you say?
Okay.
You are so extra, Corey.
I came out like my dad. Ralph wrecks the internet?
Yes.
It's a Wreck-It Ralph movie.
No way.
He does that. Why does he be doing that? She ready to attack.
She likes people's faces. Hey everybody, totally forgot that I had you guys in the car. You guys were just in my glove compartment, and I have not been vlogging. Why are you recording me?
You awkward, silly.
I'm awkward? How am I awkward?
I'm just awkward. You don't like people?
I don't. And it took that for him to say that he wasn't happy and told me to leave and all of that. And we had that all those days. All I needed to hear from him, y'all, was, baby, I want you. Baby, we'll figure this out. Baby, when the case is over or whatever and it's dropped, because obviously it's gonna be dropped, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do all I can to fix this. Like, you know, baby, like, just want me, try for me. Like, I would have literally been like, I'm gonna be there for you 100%. Like, I'll be there for you no matter what, you know. I was just gonna go away for a little bit until everything had been settled and all of that. I just needed ego to, like, go away. And that's when I just knew that he just didn't want to be with me. And like I said, he came back. Things were amazing. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I had never felt the way I did in Brooklyn. Is this?
In love with you.
I
love you so much.
I love you too. With my husband, the way that I did those few days that he came to Virginia, like, the way he was just vulnerable with me, the way he was just opening up and telling me, stop crying, girl. I've cried too damn much, bro. But, like, you know, just putting your pride to the side and just wanting me, you know. Like, you know, we had good days, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't have stood this long if we didn't, you know. But the vulnerable side, like that man that was just looking at me like, yo, I love you, man. Like I just want to be with you. I want to grow old with you. Like, the stuff that you say when you get proposed to, that's why I always wanted that proposal, you know, because I've always just wanted him to be vulnerable and just express his love for me, you know. And I got that from him those 3 days. And then like once he got that letter, it was a wrap. Kiara, it's your fault, you know. And there's just so much now that's going on that's just like, it's just like a snowball effect, you know, that's going on in his world and stuff. And I can't help but feel like it's my fault. But I'm like, what do you want me to do if, you know, this whole crap happened, this whole situation happened, then on top of it you tell me you're not happy? So what was I supposed to do? You're not happy with me. I kept asking all those days, y'all. Like I kept asking and trying and making sure that this is what we were gonna do. And obviously I still loved him. So I'm like, damn, yo, like if you don't love me, like what am I supposed to do, man? You're not talking to me, you're pushing me to the side, you're bashing me on Instagram, like. And literally, y'all, like the day that my sister came, because you know she flew in or whatever, if he would have just grabbed me and been like, baby, we're gonna work this out, like I fucking love you, you know, just looked at me and like, y'all know, like just like was just like showed me that, yo, I was like the one, I would have been like, Carla, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to buy you guys the plane ticket, you know, like I'll give you extra money, like I'm sorry I made you go all this way, you know, like I literally, like my ass would have dead ass stood. Anyways, y'all, it's been very up and down, very rocky. I'm to the point where I'm just like, I'm sad and I don't want to be fed up because I love this man so much. Like I cry at night and I shouldn't be, like the past couple days I've been crying at night and I don't want to be crying. Like I cried when we separated. We were supposed to be working things out. I don't want to cry anymore. And I feel bad saying that I'm fed up. And then it's like, I say that I am, and then he says something that makes me want to just stay. But I don't want to feel like it's my fault because it's not. And I feel like that's what I'm getting put in my head, like, it's your fault, you know? And it's been way too many years me thinking that it's my fault, or me questioning myself, am I doing the right thing? And it's just frustrating having to explain to someone how much you care about them when you would think that they would know. Like I show it so much, you know. Y'all know I'm emotional. Y'all know I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like I'm in love with this man. I would do anything for him. I've been by his side through everything. I followed him everywhere. And that's another thing with the whole family thing. Like, of course I would love to live by my family. I've always been raised around my family, and I just wanted my kids to be raised with my family, and even with Desmond's family. It would be amazing just for the kids to all be raised together, the grandparents. Like that's just what I've always wanted. And you know, Desmond's in the military, so that's not gonna happen. But I've been years by myself raising my kids by myself with Desmond. I didn't have family, and I would have been fine in Texas if me and Desmond were fine. You know, I would have been good with that. I would have been good continuing to, you know, visit my family when I could visit them, and vice versa, like them coming over. I would have been fine. Of course I would have missed them, but like, he's my husband, and no matter where the fuck he goes, if he goes to Korea, if he goes to freaking Antarctica, your girl would have gone with him no matter freaking what. If he went to Germany after Alaska, like, you know, I was freaking far from my family being in Alaska and isolated. If he would have went to Germany, who do you think would have went with him? I would have been by his side. If he went to the damn of the freaking moon, I would have been with him. Like, it was just like, I cannot be with somebody if they're not happy with me. I cannot be with somebody if they just want to be with me for the kids. I cannot. I never understood that. It's better being by yourself and happy than being together and bickering, or like the kids sense it. Even if you're not arguing, the kids sense if you don't love each other. Like, I want my kids to be happy. I want someone to know that I'm the one for them. I want them to know that I'm the love of their life. I want to be the person that they see themselves growing old with, you know? I don't want like a maybe, even though he says that he does see himself with me and us growing old together, but I don't feel it, you know? I don't feel like he does. But I've been talking for 16 minutes. It's just been up and down. Today we bickered, and then he says it shouldn't be this hard to love someone. And I'm like, what am I doing so bad that it's so hard to love me? You get me? Like, what am I doing so bad? Besides explaining to you that it's not my fault, and explaining to you how much I love you and how much I want to work it out with you, but you just keep bringing up things that are just making you mad and trying to, I don't know, man. It's just, oh my gosh. And I haven't even said that to him, you know. I haven't said that it's hard to love him with all of, you know, the issues I might think he has, or, you know, me being super frustrated with him. I still love him no matter what. I'm not gonna ever say it's so hard to love you, even though I'm frustrated and annoyed with you and just want to like get it through your head. Like, sometimes you just want to grab them and like, anyways, y'all, I'm gonna end this vlog. I didn't expect this to be long. I thought it was gonna be like a just short clip, and my battery's dying. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog. Peace out.